Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, I'm doing a collaboration today with a few of my favorite channels. I'm going to be doing this collaboration with Kory over at Cooking with Kory, as well as Tommy with the Gallery Backyard BBQ. So we're going to be doing some linguine and clam sauce today as our collaboration. Now I'm going to be doing this for Charlie with Pickles BBQ. So Charlie, this is for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave all their links in my description box, as well as putting the cards up above, so you guys can go check them out if you haven't already. So here's a list of ingredients you guys are going to need for this. So you're going to need, depending on how many people you're feeding, you're going to need some linguine, of course. You're going to need a few cans of chopped clams in the clam juice. You're going to need some seafood stock. You're going to need some good white wine. I have Pinot Grigio over there. You're going to need some salt, pepper. You're going to need some dried basil, red pepper flakes, and some butter. You're also going to need some fresh parsley and some garlic cloves. You're going to need some extra virgin olive oil. And then you're going to also need some Parmigiano-Reggiano, or you guys can use just Parmesan cheese. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to make Rexy's linguine and clam sauce. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay guys, so I have everything set up. This is going to go by really quick, so the first thing you guys want to do is go ahead and put your pot of water with a generous amount of salt on high, and go ahead and start getting that ready to boil, because once the pasta's done, the sauce should be done, and then we can put it all together. It's a really quick, easy dish, okay? And of course I'll have all the measurements and ingredients in the description box. I'm making this for 8 people tonight, so I'm doing 2 pounds of linguine. So just go ahead and alter the recipe as needed. What I have here is the 4 cans, I think there's 6.5 ounce cans of the chopped clams in the clam juice. And what I did was I used 2 of the cans with the clam juice, and then 2 without, just the clams, okay? Gave me 2 cups of clam juice, because we're going to be using some seafood stock, so it'll be fine. So in a pan with high sides, I'm going to be making a lot of sauce. I'm going to go ahead and put this on medium-high. And in this cold pan, I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. That should be fine. And then our garlic. You want to put it in a cold pan, okay? So that the garlic has time to infuse with the olive oil and making a nice flavor. So I'm going to let this cook maybe about a minute by the time it comes up to heat, and then we'll work on our next step. Okay guys, so it's been about a minute or so, and the garlic and olive oil is smelling delicious, of course. Beautiful. I don't want to burn this. I don't want to brown it. Like I said, we're just infusing the garlic with the olive oil. Okay, at this point we're going to do some pepper flakes to your liking. I'm going to do a nice little pinch, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to lower this just a little bit, so we don't want to burn the garlic. And this is such a quick, easy dish to put together. It's so delicious, guys. If you've never done homemade linguine and clam sauce, it's really, really good. Okay, at this point, we're going to go ahead and add about 1/2 cup of wine. A little sippy for the cook, of course. We're going to put, seeing as there's 2 cups of clams and clam juice, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 cups, which is half of this, because this is a 4-cup box. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cups of the stock in there. We're going to go ahead and pull this back up, and I'm going to bring this back up to temperature. Alright guys, now that this is up to temperature, it's a light simmer, I'm going to go ahead and reduce this for about 10 minutes. So I'll be back to show you what it looks like when we get there. Okay guys, so it's about that time where our water is boiling for our pasta, so I'm going to go ahead and dropping my pasta in there. And I am going to go ahead and cook this to al dente, and that just means a firm bite. We don't want to overcook the linguine. So that'll probably take about 9 to 10 minutes, and then at that time we should be able to put this baby together. Alright, that looks good. This is looking wonderful. It's reduced a little bit, as you guys can see. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add our clams and clam juice. Just like that. So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of butter in there as well. Let that cook and melt. Well, we're going to go ahead and season it with salt and pepper. To your taste, of course. You can always add more. And I'm not going to do too much salt because of the Parmigiano-Reggiano is very salty. But we'll taste it. And then a little bit of dried basil, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon. Not too much. Give that a nice whisk. And I'm telling you guys, this smells so good. Does it look beautiful? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and taste it for seasoning. That is amazing. Seriously, really good stuff, guys. I'm going to put a little bit more salt and pepper in it. Just a little bit. That's really, really good. It's delicious. You taste the clams. You taste everything, but it definitely tastes like a clam sauce, which is what we want. The butter just gives it a nice little richness to it. I mean, butter makes everything good, right? I think. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and lower this to medium-low. I'm going to go ahead and cover it. And I'm going to let this cook for the remaining time that the pasta needs. So probably about 7 more minutes, I would say. That looks beautiful. So we will be back when all this is done and we can put it together. Okay guys, we are ready to rock and roll. My pasta is done. It's al dente. It's perfect, exactly where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove off. Excuse the arm. Now really quick, I just wanted to let you guys know I have made this with fresh clams. You would just use little neck clams. It just takes a longer process. You have to really, really clean them and scrub them, the shells, to get all the sand and whatnot off. And it's just a longer process. So I wanted to show you guys the quicker method. But like I said, you guys can use Alexa off. But like I said, you guys can use either or. You would just have to really scrub your clams and clean them really good so that you guys don't get sand in your food, because you will if you don't do it properly. I don't see a difference in it, to be honest. That's why I use the seafood stock. It's pretty much the same, okay? So with that being said, I tasted this again and it is absolutely amazing. It's perfect. All I have to do now is turn off the stove. I'm going to go ahead and drain my pasta and I'll show you guys how to put it together. Okay, so I drained all my pasta. I'm just going to slide this pan in the back there and I'm going to show you what I do to put this together. So you have your pasta. I'm going to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil Just pour a little bit in there. Get the pasta nice and mixed. We're going to take this delicious white clam sauce and we're going to carefully, with my little Rexy hands, pour it all in there like so. Get all that goodness. Perfect. Mix it in there with the pasta. And then you're going to take your fresh parsley, put it in there like that. Give it a nice mix. Doesn't it look delicious, guys? Perfect. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it in a nice fancy bowl, and I'll meet you over there to put the finishing touches on this. Look how delicious this looks, guys. Come on now. You know you want some. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. Now, wouldn't be Italian if I didn't put Parmigiano-Reggiano on pretty much anything pasta. So, you guys can do this or not do it. It's your choice. This is the best cheese right here, guys. The best. And all you're going to do is sprinkle some on top. And of course, you know, put it on the table for everybody else because this is definitely not going to be enough cheese. Just like that. Take some nice fresh parsley. Sprinkle it right on top like that. And you are good to go. So here is my linguine and clams. I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to go check out Kory with Cooking with Kory and Tommy over at the Gallery Backyard BBQ to watch their collabs. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Tommy always kicks ass in the kitchen, and Kory is an amazing chef. So I know they're going to do this dish justice. And, of course, don't forget to check out Charlie over at Pickles BBQ. So I'm going to go ahead and taste a little bit before I put it to the table. I'm going to be serving this with some nice Italian bread, of course. So I'm going to taste a little bit for you guys. Alright, here we go. Cheers, guys. This is amazing. Absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's really good. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.